Hey good people, it is Tashara, Politics and Fashion, here today with a video that is all about Louis Vuitton. I love Louis, y'all, and specifically I love Louis' SLGs, which stands for small leather goods. So we're going to talk today about some of the best SLGs that the brand has to offer. You all mentioned in my last video about Saint Laurent that you really appreciated the brand spotlight, the history and the heritage that I gave you around the house. So we're going to do that one more again today when it comes down to Louis Vuitton. If that sounds good to you, just keep watching. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, follow me over on Instagram, and let's get started. First, let's talk about Mr. Louis Vuitton himself, the icon, okay? So at only 16 years old, Louis Vuitton traveled to Paris by foot and began working with one of the city's most well-known luggage makers. Now, at that time, people were traveling by horse and buggy. This was about the 1830s or so. So luggage was a utilitarian purpose, right? It was like you throw it in the thing, you got the horses, you got the people, you got the dust. It wasn't something that folks really thought to cherish or to appreciate the designs of. Well, that changed with Louis Vuitton and his work for this one craftsman. He became so well known for his designs until he started his own company. Obviously, Louis Vuitton was the name, and the interesting fact is that at that time, the LV logo that we know a lot of right now was not even a thought of his. He actually created his company, and he only created designs under the Damier Ebene print, which you all know is kind of the checked print that is also very popular for the house until this day. It wasn't until 40 years later that his son, as an homage to him, created the LV logo. Now, he is synonymous in so many ways, y'all, with modern travel. And I say that because by the time Louis Vuitton stepped out and created his own company, it was really at the start of modern travel. And so people were traveling longer distances by steam, not steamboat, not just by horse and buggy, for example. And so they needed bigger luggage because the trips were lasting a longer period of time. They also wanted well-made luggage because these were people who had a little bit of coin, okay? Not everybody was getting on a steamboat and traveling throughout Europe and then to America. So they wanted a luxury feel to their luggage, and he created that. He also created a patented locking system that was the first of its kind. Interestingly, what we know Louis Vuitton for today, which is handbags, shoes, ready-to-wear, etc., really didn't start until the 1940s, 1945 or so to be exact. Before then, Louis Vuitton was still very squarely a luggage company. As a matter of fact, the company had one of the largest travel goods stores in Paris on the Champs-Élysées. I'm probably saying that completely incorrectly, but I've been there. Okay, and that store attracted people from all around the world to come and to shop because, again, this company had set its mark for luxury travel. Which is not surprising that to this day, Louis Vuitton is really a 360 lifestyle brand, and that's what in my mind sets it apart from so many other brands. You can find laptop cases, you can find agendas, you can find perfume holders, you can find vanity bags, right? Like, they have found a way to really encapsulate you in the Louis Vuitton lifestyle within the design house, and I am absolutely here for it. A big fan of the large trunks that the company, again, was best known for around the 1800s, early 1900s. I would love to have one. But today, we are talking about small leather goods. So let's get started. One of the reasons why I wanted to focus on Louis Vuitton here is because I can't think of a company that has the level of, again, versatility in their small leather goods. No matter what you are looking for, from a wallet to an agenda, we're going to get to all of the array of things today, okay? But suffice it to say that Louis Vuitton has it to offer, and it's going to be well made, and I just love the design. My first piece that I absolutely love, y'all, is my key pouch. And y'all have actually seen this if you saw my 5 favorite luxury purchases. This one was at the top of my list. I know it's tiny, and you're like, Shy, what's the big deal? There's probably nothing that does as much work as this little key pouch. I use it every single day. Whether I am tucking my cards in because I have a smaller bag, or if I'm just using it to carry my keys, I just feel like it is one of the most versatile and best pieces in my leather good collection. Now, before we get too far down a rabbit hole, I'm probably going to say leather goods a lot. This is actually a coated canvas. Now, a lot of LV pieces they're trimmed in leather, but this is canvas, okay? So if I say leather, just ignore me. Know that it's canvas, okay? But very durable, lasts a lifetime. I have had this one for about a year. But the previous one I'd had for several years and had not had any cracks in the glazing or any issues with stitching, etc. But I love mine because obviously it does what it needs to do as far as my keys are concerned. I prefer to actually tuck my keys on the inside of this, y'all, because I just like the fact that they're all enclosed. They're not flopping around in my bag. They're not scratching things. This could also be used as a coin purse. My cousin has this in the prompt patent leather version, and he sometimes like hangs it on his belt buckle, so it can be used also as a men's wallet. I just think that this key pouch is something that I will always have in my collection. Now, I'll also pop up on the screen the Louis Vuitton key clay. Now that closes and it is it buttons, and your keys are kind of hidden inside once again. The only reason that I don't have that one is because my car key is pretty fat, and so I don't know that it would close inside of that space, and so this is just easy for me. The T on here is not from Louis Vuitton. I actually got this from Tory Burch. It's just a sticker that I stuck on there to just kind of personalize it. So my first Louis Vuitton small leather good that I think is definitely worth the investment. Outside of the key pouches, I also love Louis Vuitton's wallets, and recently I picked up the Clemence wallet in the Damier event. And remember, this is the print that was the first, the OG of the house. What can I say? So y'all know that I talked about the Hermes Bearn wallet and how much I loved it because it laid flat, It was a piece that I really wanted to add to my collection. I actually still have it in blue. I am looking to sell it, but it was in the wrong leather. It was just way too soft, and before I could spend double the price on one that was in the more structured leather, I decided to just switch design houses and go to the one that I know that I love the most, which is Louis Vuitton. So this, once again, is the Clemence wallet. It has the red little zip here. I don't think you can go wrong with all of Louis Vuitton's wallets. My friend Margot just got her first Louis Vuitton wallet, but I'll tell you why I like this one. It is a little bit thinner than your average full-size wallet. I love a zip wallet, and the inside of it is red. You have more than enough room for your cards on the inside of this. Plus you have this huge, on the inside, zip coin pouch. Now I have like some gift cards in there as well as some change, but just so you can see, okay? Then on each side is also some additional room that I tend to put like my vaccination card and other things that I don't want to forget, receipts, etc. And because it is a little bit thinner, it's going to fit into handbags easier. I'm not someone that tends to stuff my wallet. While I do carry more cash lately, and so I do want a full-size wallet, I don't need for it to be bulky. And I feel like Louis Vuitton has so many options. As you all know, I worked in luxury retail for years, and for that one designer, we had a very limited number of full-size wallets. We maybe had 3 or 4, 2 that really were the best known to the brand. Louis Vuitton is not like that. I mean, you can go to the website right now and just simply scroll through all of the options that you have. I picked this up in store in Tampa at the International Plaza Louis Vuitton when I was back home in Florida. But what I can say, if you are looking for this wallet and you want to see it in person, don't get discouraged if they don't have it in store. All of the LVs are connected. They could definitely order this in for you. But I will also link a few down below because I think this is a great buy if you are in the market for a wallet. Next up are pouches, and I think LV does great pouches. People are probably the most familiar with the toiletry pouch, which many people use as like an everyday clutch, that was recently discontinued, and folks were like, shock, horror. I don't know if it's coming back. I don't know why the brand discontinued it, but I am happy that I got my hands on this one, which is the daily pouch. I love the fact that this has the tan leather at the top, and actually they also made this with black leather, I believe, and in a variety of colors. I will link the ones that I can find down below. But I got this at the same time that I got my key pouch because, again, I was just having a small leather good moment with LV, and I have loved it ever since. I actually tuck this often inside of my Christian Dior bag, my small book tote, so that I have a little bit more organization, but it looks great also as a pouch on its own. And so on the inside, I'm just going to show it to you, it's a microfiber, okay, and it also has one pocket in the back. It fits a lot. I'm going to actually show you that I could actually fit in here my Clement's wallet, and I could actually also fit my key pouch. Get some sunglasses in there, a mask, some hand sanitizer, girl, and I'm out the door. It is a canvas piece. I just think that it is so classic and so chic. And when I first got this, the way that I actually love to wear it the most, and I'm probably going to style this like this in a shoot, is with a street style look. I was so influenced by street style chic that I was seeing a lot at the time. Like, for example, a graphic tee, jeans, some sneakers, and then the LV piece, right? And so that in my mind was the way that I was going to wear it. Admittedly, I don't wear it nearly enough, but she's gonna come out with me today. You cute girl, and I'm sorry for all the times that I neglected you. LV pouches are it. Next up are the agenda. So I already have a video that is dedicated to my Louis Vuitton agenda, how I use it to plan for success. But I also wanted to give it a spotlight in this video because I have been using it so much more. Actually, I don't think that I have put it down since that video. Before, when I first got it, I was kind of switching between that and my bullet journal. But at this point, I'm all in with the LV agenda. This is the A5 size. I believe the brand calls it the MM, but I'm not sure. I'll have ones linked down below. I just feel that it is so chic. It is so perfect. It is so easy to find inserts for it. I have decked it all out with a way that I think just like symbolizes me and who I am. It is a productivity piece that also is luxury, and I can't think of a lot of other brands that have that. Sure, Chanel may have some vintage planners that you can find. Sure, Fendi may have a few. But for the most part, when we're talking about planners or agendas specifically, maybe Goyard. I mean, there aren't really a lot of competitors. And to make it so wonderful, the LV one has a few options to choose from. So I've seen this in the epi leather. I've seen it, of course, in the damier print outside of the LV print. I've seen it in different colors. You have a lot of options with this, so no matter your style, what you're interested in, girl, you can find this. And you can also find it on the pre-loved market. Now, sometimes it is priced up because it is in high demand. There are not a lot available in the boutiques. But as I mentioned in my last video, just be patient. I guarantee you it will come back in stock. If not, once again, I will link a few down below that I think are at a good price. I'm not going to do a full agenda flip through because I do have a video like that coming up, but I do want to show you the different compartments of it and again why I love it. So on this side you have 1, 2, 3 little folders or pouches that you can put things in. Now this looks different in the size down. The size down, these are all like individual slits that you can put, for example, business cards, credit cards, etc. in. In the back, you also have another pouch. In there I have a Polaroid and I have some stickers, okay? It is a 6-ring binder. And these are all standard size inserts. I grabbed mine from cloth and paper. Everything in here pretty much is from cloth and paper, okay? But any A5 size is going to fit, including if you want to get the ones from LV. I don't recommend it, but you can, okay? This is some of my YouTube planning. This is a new spread that I just got from Cloth and Paper. There are a lot of options of ways that you can utilize this. I've seen it for meal planning, outside of everyday use. You can actually just put simple plain paper in here and maybe just use it for note taking, which I also do, okay? It is up to you, but I just feel so bad and bougie when I pull it out, girl. Not only can I make a whole video about the LV agenda, but I will. One is coming up very, very soon. And so if you were into planning your productivity and luxury, girl, this right here is a must-have. My next two pieces I don't actually have, but they are on my wish list. Number one is the LV jewelry holder. I travel so much until, isn't this just a piece that I need? I know I need it, right? Tell me down below, do I need it? I think I need it. I love the fact that it keeps your jewelry separated. Right now, I actually, believe it or not, don't have anything to travel with as far as jewelry is concerned. And I got so sad because one of my favorite pair of earrings recently broke. And so in my mind, I'm justifying the fact that I just gotta have this LV jewelry holder because, I mean, what else would I carry my expensive jewelry in, right? So you need like a luxury piece. I love the fact that it zips, it's flat, so it doesn't hold or take up a lot of space. I haven't seen one in person. I don't know if the boutiques actually still carry these or if they're all vintage pieces. But for me, once again, who else is making luxury jewelry holders? And it's such a functional piece that I know over the years, the cost per wear is gonna be pennies because literally every time I travel, I will put all of my jewelry in the LV jewelry case. The other piece that I absolutely love that I think I might bite the bullet like by the end of the year on this is the Nice BB. Now actually the Nice comes in multiple sizes. It is the Louis Vuitton vanity case. So I've seen it like super large, I've seen it medium size, and I've seen it teeny tiny. But the vanity cases I think are great for makeup, obviously, for toiletries. Again, the brand is synonymous with travel. The Nice is one of those functional pieces that you're just going to have forever. The fact that it's canvas really works for it because on the inside you can simply just wipe it out if you do spill makeup, toiletries, etc. on the inside of it. I'm just seeing myself with a whole Louis Vuitton like suite of SLGs. They literally make me happy. I don't know what else to say. I love just the zip and the smoothness of it. I like the idea of having all of these matching pieces that can go inside of my suitcase. I'm here for it. And that is it, y'all. Thank you so much for watching today's video all about my favorite Louis Vuitton small leather goods. Did I miss anything? Let me know down below what your favorite LV small leather good is. In the meantime, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel, especially if you've made it this far. Why wouldn't you become a part of the family, okay? Follow me over on Instagram, and I will see y'all across the internets. Peace.